Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have a shrimp cocktail. This shrimp comes from Ecuador. If you remember, I got it at Mom's Organic Market and I thought it was wild, but it comes from Ecuador and it's farm raised. But according to my research, it's the cleanest shrimp you can buy farm raised. So I boiled it just for a half of a minute in salted water with white wine to keep it firm. In the middle you can see a little bit of salmon raw, and as a sauce it is actually avocado. You can make it any way you like, and since there's lots of lime juice in there, it's a perfect accompaniment to shrimp. Main course, Grandpa's favorite soup. It has cannellini beans. This one's Dr. Gaundry favorite. So this is a brand, and the reason he recommends it because they've been soaked and cooked in a pressure cooker, and that's what he says should be done with beans. It's one of two companies he recommends, and I have it here for you just to remind you that they exist. And here is Grandpa's favorite soup. It's a chicken stock from yet another whole chicken from Mom's Organic Market. You can go and check the brand if you want. I removed the white meat and legs this time because this time it was a girl. Why do I have mushrooms in here, as you can see? Because Dr. Lee recommends mushrooms to go with shrimp. Anytime you cook shrimp, that supposedly is a high cholesterol seafood, to counteract that, Dr. William Lee says, put it together with mushrooms. And here I have some mushrooms on top of the soup. By the way, I'd be interested to know that those two little pieces is a filet mignon of the chicken. Filet mignon, like they say. And it comes from the top part of the bone, which would be a bottom of the chicken. And also there are two wings. And this piece is one of my favorites. By the way, the filet mignon comes from a little bit higher on the bone from this position. Again, here they are, these two priceless pieces. And a chicken tail, a chicken bottom, is a thing which actually helps you sleep. I don't know what kind of hormones is in there, but I love it, and my family, we used to fight for it. Grandpa had an amazing appetite. Grandpa came from Ukraine, and they own land in there. And at the time of famine, the wealthy families who had amazing feasts and their children didn't have appetite. So my grandpa was invited to give an example of how to eat with appetite. And I guess he did. I remember him eating, and I want you to have such an amazing appetite for longevity. Okay, this is it, people. This is my dinner. Grandpa's favorite chicken soup, which has cannellini beans. In Ukraine, they just call them white beans or white fasol. Carrots, usual things which you put in a soup, a little organic potatoes, if you can see them here. Some potatoes I did keep the skin on. And that's what we're having for dinner today. Once again, shrimp cocktail with avocado sauce, a little bit of salmon caviar, and it's accompanied by papaya. Papaya goes well with seafood and any kind of protein. And like Dr. Gaundry says, he prefers a papaya which is not too ripe, just for glycemic index. So it's a little bit of that papaya which didn't come extremely ripe. So later in a week, I'll make salad with that, like Dr. Gaundry recommends, and you'll be able to see that too. Possibly live with Ella. Again, feast your eyes on this amazing appetizer, which I'm going to have as soon as I hang up. And Grandpa's favorite soup, chicken soup, which always include so-called white beans, or in this case, it's organic cannellini beans, as Dr. Gaundry recommended. So this is it. I'm gonna leave you looking at this dinner, and this is goodbye. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you soon for another dinner.